Okay, guys. I think I watched one of the best shows I think I've ever watched. So, if you guys are a fan of the channel and you guys know me, the type of person I am, I'm a nerd. I'm from nerd culture, or I'm in the nerd culture. That's particularly where I invest most of my hobbies and interests. So, this is a step outside my zone. I watched the show and I really loved it. That show is Modern Family. I finished it really recently, and I spent like the last few years watching the show. It's like 11 seasons long. And this show hit me so hard. The way the ending of this show just gut punches you. I spent the last few years just growing and connecting with each of these characters. Some more than most, I'll say. And the way just this show is phenomenal. And I've never been big on sitcoms. The show is a sitcom. The basic synopsis is it's about an extended family who are always together and they go on crazy adventures and do a lot of fun shenanigans. And this show really seems themed very similar to The Office's style. I've never watched The Office, but I know that I've watched some of The Office, but they have a very similar style as it comes to a sitcom. But Modern Family it just hits home for me. It's one of the best shows I've ever seen. Not everyone's gonna know this show. It's on Hulu, and some people either like the show or are not really or never really gave it a chance. I think it's honestly a very underrated show, and I never hear many people talk about the show. This show this show tackles so many powerful subjects in a great way. So each of the families have kids, and it like shows the various stages of being a parent, being a child, going through high school, going through the college thing, finding a job. It tackles so many of those things really well. It tackles like kids, adoptions, I should say. It tackles adoption, age, anxiety. It tackles so many things very well. Love, romance, drama. They they do a very good job, and yet they have a very comedic tone, and the tone is so well done, and it is such a consistent tone. Each of the characters, most of the characters I say do feel consistent, and one of the reasons I love these characters is because you grow with them. Each character develops and changes throughout the entire series. As for shows like The Office, a certain character shows up. They have a very distinct personality. The character is there for the personality they want involved in that plot, I should say. I if if that doesn't really make sense to you, what I'm trying to say is a character who is more cynical will show up to a person who is very positive, uplifting, and just fun. The cynical person is there just to be cynical and try to bring the person down, but the characters stay consistently the same pretty much for The Office. But with Modern Family, they all grow, they all develop. Some of the characters, it took me a while to grow with some of them, but in some character, like there's a few characters I'm not the biggest fan of, and some characters get worse, some get better. It's just an amazing show. If you're someone who like, I'm a big family person. I love my family. This show just it warms my heart. It's one of the best shows I have ever seen. And that's saying something for someone who's never done a sitcom or never I've never been into sitcoms that much. The show's worth your time. The cast is really underrated. They're phenomenal. I love most of the characters. Just this show means so much to me. And I think you guys should give it a try too. And if you guys have seen it or are interested in seeing it, comment down below what you think of the show. And the show's just worth your time. And I just wanted to do like an unscripted heart to heart about the show. This show, like once the show ended, I was crying. I was like a baby. I was laying down, just shaking, I was bawling. And it's been a while since I've cried like that. This show is awesome. It tackles so many emotional beats well, so many story beats. The characters are very respectable, and a lot of them are just some of them are quite relatable. So again, this show is worth your time. That's all I really wanted to say about Modern Family. It's a fantastic show, worth your time. Check it out. You won't regret it. Alright, that's all I really have to say. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like the video, please feel free to like it. Feel free to subscribe if you think I've earned your subscription. And hit the bell icon in case you want to get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys for watching and have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.